you somebody that asks yourself the question, why can't I figure out what I truly want? I mean, I know what I don't want. I know that actually very clearly, but I don't know what I do want. And that image is kind of empty. I try and think about it, but when I think about it, I just think about all the things that I don't want, and then I think about what might go wrong and what hasn't worked in the past. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about today is a different perspective to what you normally do when you try and figure out what you want. Because most people will use the word why to a very detrimental way. You never ask yourself, why am I such a fabulous person? You always ask yourself, why can't I get anything right? Why can't I find somebody that really loves me? Why can't I never get my relationship right? Why don't I ever make any money? All of the questions that you ask yourself the question, why, never is anything that propels you into a great place. And you know what the reason is for that? The reason for that is the same reason why you are stuck. Because your brain is completely consumed by fear of the past and therefore fear for the future. Because fear is the one flavor in our life that destroys everything. It's the number one flavor that destroys everything. Think about it. Every area of your life right now that's not working for you, is fear present in that area? Think about it. So today I'm going to give you a perspective that you've never thought about before. A perspective that's going to help you to start the process of finding your true passion, finding what's out there for you that you really truly want to do. And that is, stop asking yourself, why can't I ever figure out what I want? And start thinking about, who do I want to become right now? Who is the person that goes out and grabs life? What are some of the traits that I think I would want to embody? Like, what kind of mindset do I want to have if I had my ultimate vision? You don't even have to know what your dream life is. Because here's the thing, if you sit with your fear brain and you ask the questions, what do I want? Your fear brain is filled with limiting beliefs. So it's going to go, well, you'll never pull it off anyway. I'm not going to tell you what you want because you don't know what you want to do. That voice that keeps sabotaging, it's going to keep talking back to you, which means you're not going to figure it out because you're sitting with your fear brain, i.e. the least resourceful part of you. That's why you're stuck. So what you need to do instead is not ask yourself, what do I want? You need to ask yourself, who do I want to become now so that I can have the life that I've always dreamt of, but I don't know what it is? Let me explain this to you. If you start developing the characteristics of the person that actually has an incredible life, what kind of people are they? Well, I would say, instead of looking what you're afraid of and what's going to go wrong and what your past did and, that might influence your bad future and this and that, a person that's successful, I can tell you right now, they have strict rituals and routines and habits they do every single day consistently, and hold themselves accountable every single day to achieve those goals. Those little ones. I get up early, I eat a good breakfast, I train my body every day, all these kind of routines and habits. A successful person has a mindset that's always looking for growth, not for stagnation, always looking for possibilities. A successful person wakes up in the morning and looks for what's going right in their life, not what's going wrong in their life. A successful person wakes up and treats the people in their life with love unconditionally instead of, well, if they're not going to do that for me, I'm not going to do that for them. Conditional love. A person that's successful has no limitations and stands strong in their own power. If you started doing that and designing that person, your personal successful person, right now, and then when you've had those habits being embodied into your system, then you ask yourself, what do I want? Don't you think that that person actually knows? Because you know what? Nobody in the external world knows what you want. The only person who knows what you want is you. But which you are you asking right now?